Man, I don't think I can tell you guys how disappointing it is to hear somebody say that it's basically over for us and that they wish, we still had Cooper and all this other stuff, which I'm pretty sure everybody does, but Cooper's message is still here. So I don't understand what people mean. Yeah, he would be cracking a lot of the stupid stuff, cracking a lot of the stupid stuff that's going on today open, but he did his work. It's time for us to do work. Instead of people, saying, "Oh, we can't do this without so and so," or "We need so and so and so," or "It's all hope is lost." I don't know where you people come from. I don't know what Cooper you were listening to, but I never listened to a defeated Cooper who acted like that. One person, this man was. You're one person, I'm one person, and everything. So, a lot of you guys think you give way too much power to people, or you give way too much credit to people who got these titles and supposedly are, above you and, giving us all the news and stuff. You give way too much credit to them, and you guys are confused into believing that they have all of this power and they can just dominate us and so on, so on, so. If this was true in any way, shape, or form, these people would have done it by now. People think, oh, power to the people is just a saying. I mean, a lot of you guys, dudes, males especially, need to start getting some balls. That's my number one message. Message. Just get some balls. Stand up. Say hell no. Oh, we're going to take your job away from you if you don't do what we say. Take my job. You can have it. Before you have my soul, take the job. Keep the job. It's yours. I'll find another one. If I got to live in the woods, if I got to live in the street, it doesn't matter. I won't be giving away myself, to a scared little paranoid sheeple or their overlords that are telling them what to believe instead of them going out into researching things that they believe just because it's on TV or it's on Twitter or BT or the sports channel. All of these sellouts that they listen to. Oh, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. Bunch of freaking cornballs. My boss is doing something in the background on one of those cranes. Or whatever you call it, bobcat type thing. Because, what some of you guys don't know, or a lot of you guys do if you've heard my takes, I actually live in my car now because I had to walk away from my job because of that stupid muzzle crap. Then, I'm talking about, I walked away from a 15-year career because of a stupid muzzle. Making $1 a minute when it comes to privates, $15 an hour when it comes to hourly rate, $30, 30 minutes. $60, you get an hour. Easy money. But when they told me my paycheck would depend on what Governor Cooper's goofy ass does with whatever mandate he had on power to do, I said, forget it. And what made me so mad was the lady act like she cared about me, just like all these places, Walmart, oh, we care so much about you. Got little Hallmark commercials. Then when it came down to the nitty gritty, sent me a text message saying if we all have to, I tried to get us out of wearing those things, but and if you don't want to wear them, no hard feelings. We'll just, contact you later when all of this is over with, and so on, so on. So couldn't even be a grown-up. They done turn all these so-called grown-ups into little children. Couldn't even be a grown-up and call me on the phone or talk to me face-to-face when I was there the whole time, having me train people to take my job. And my dumb behind is sitting here thinking that somebody cares about me, which is what a lot of you guys are out here thinking. Oh, a president cares about me. Oh, a politician cares about me. Oh, this celebrity cares about me. Nobody gives a shit about you. I said this a million times, and if you're really honest with yourself, the majority of you don't give a shit about anybody else but yourself. So what the hell makes you think that some politician, some billionaire, some thousandaire, some celebrity, some sport, whatever, cares about you? You get on and watch this bull. I mean, I was in a pizza shop today and I watched the news. They had a news playing there at CNN. You guys listen to the dumbest people who sit up there and out there talking about something important when they're not saying nothing, first of all. Second of all, what they are saying is a lie, most of it. And they're so brainwashed, they think they know what they're talking about. And what gets me is how you people think that these people are on it. And that's why you watch Fox and CNN, because you think that these people are informing you. These are the biggest puppets and tools in the whole scam, charade that they put on. Their little bug eyes. You can see them reading their little cue cards, trying to give you their emotions on something, but it's fake because somebody wrote their emotions down on a cue card. Right? But here's a good old mom and dad before they go to work. Oh, let me listen to the news this morning. They're going to inform me. The most biggest disinformation campaign in the world, which is news, mainstream media, is going to inform me about what's going on in my world. Because I'm too stupid to crack open a book or do a couple of Google searches or go to a library. Somebody has to tell me, and if it's trending, I'm going to do it. I'll even put a Bible verse on my muzzle that says that only God can protect me from all diseases and harm and danger, like the hypocrite that I am, right? I go to church, but I'm following man's philosophy now instead of God's philosophy to save me. But I'm going to go around and tell everybody how good Jesus is, right? Only Jesus can save. Hypocrites. Don't know Jesus, wouldn't know Jesus if he came in here and slapped him in the face and said, hey, you don't know me. Because if you did, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing in my churches. I'm at a standstill now. Yes, it's me. I'm back. So this is the first my take on this channel. I'm at a standstill because I was posting the videos in a row, but the guy who was doing it on the BitChute channel, I caught up with him. So, and he only does 2 videos a day. So now I'm just making this to inform you where all of the other channels are at. He about to pull the Bobcat up right beside me. And here to inform you different things like Mercy Hunter. That's another channel that I want you guys to go and look into. She does Cooper's work too. She got some new stuff up there. I direct you to the BitChute channel. The Facebook page, I have a couple of them. So I put the main one up there because I made so many that I lost track of how many I made. So I'll just put the original one up there. And then from there, you should see some shares and stuff like that from all the other pages or all the other channels. And it should direct you. I couldn't find all of my own pages. So I'll just put that one in there. So you guys can know, what's going on or whatever. And we got the music, the hot music. Basically, I'm gonna give you links to everywhere for everything that you guys need to know as far as what's going on and as far as all the channels and all the pages and everything like that. Because people keep asking me, so I'm just gonna make this video and send you a link. I told y'all a million times. I tell you every single time. That's why I do these talks. And then after I do one of these talks, somebody asks me a question that I already answered in this talk. So, not to be rude, but I'm not going to answer any. I'm just going to send a link, and you can go to all the other platforms and and listen to all the other material and all the other shows and stuff like that. But I really wanted to get on here to tell you guys about that because I'm just getting tired of, walking around and seeing these people on TV and the credit that they are given. They literally get up there and talk about absolutely nothing and make it seem important. And then they're given opinions to read on the air as if it is their own, their heartfelt opinion. And they can sit there, lie, say what they want to say, whatever. We say one little thing, one little word, and it's, what is it called? Misinformation. And YouTube, you can kiss my ass on this is our platform and so and so and so and so. We built your damn platform. We did. without a muzzle, without any, you didn't have all this crap on here earlier. And now all of a sudden, since Big Brother tells you what to do, you want to censor what our content, you want to censor what we're saying, but you let all these liars from CNN, Fox, Forbes, Breaking News, all of these liars get on here and say whatever the hell they want to say. Even if it can be proven that they're a lie, you don't put no misinformation tag on that because you are anti-American. Free speech, my ass. You in Facebook. And see, that's why people are going to different platforms and they're exposing the censorship that's going on in your platform. And sooner or later, you're not going to have anybody on your platform because that is where everybody's going because you're censoring people's thoughts. But your tag is broadcast yourself. Get on here and talk about what you want unless it's against the lion-ass establishment. All right? And you put BLM, fraud organization, Black Lives Matter. They got their own little ad. They got their own little commercial. They got their own little, I'm black, black power, and all the other bullshit. Talking about remember George Floyd and all the other crap. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't give a damn about George Floyd's death. I don't give a shit. Don't care, didn't care when I heard about it, and I'm not going to care about it now. I ain't know that nigga, and ain't no telling what was up with that. As far as everything's going, I know you guys heard of his connections with all the other people and his lawyer being a Mason, and his lawyer also took the Trayvon Martin case and another case too. That's weird, ain't it? Oh, no, it's not weird. He just wants to go around and defend the black people because he cares for black people. Don't nobody give a shit about black people. All these advocates they got out there for BLM and all that, they're all a bunch of frauds and a bunch of liars. Same with the ABCDEFG community. That's what I call them. Because if you say it and you say something bad, it hurts somebody's feelings afterwards, then they censor your damn video. Same thing with them. Somebody cares about me being transgender, or somebody cares about my sex, and so people don't care about that no more. Only people who care about that are idiots who watch the news and think that the news is informing them when they're telling all this stuff about the ABCDEFG and BLM community so they can get you fighting each other over stupid shit. Because they know if you go and try to fight them and you try to take over what they're, and you focus all your attention on them, then they'll be exposed. Then they got some questions to answer. But they don't want to do that. They want you to fight who has a pee-pee and who doesn't. So I'm telling y'all, when y'all come to my channels for the rest of the whatever, it's going to be straight like this, raw talk. I mean, I guess it's always been like this, but what I'm saying is it's not going to, you're not going to see me sugarcoat no more being nice to people because they, you know, their feelings and they want, you know, they think that their feelings, what do you call it? Override facts and truth and history and stuff like that because of how they feel. And I got up to what, 20,000 something people not giving a shit. I'm not going to start giving a shit now. But I want you guys to watch the rest of them and how they lie on YouTube and Facebook and that, like they're, you know, protecting you and it's about free, or it's about misinformation. They don't have anything to do with that. It's about control. I'm gonna tell you this from the millionth time. Your television and your radio were given to you to shape your perception on the world and what's really going on in the world. That's what it was given to you for. Not for your entertainment, not to inform you, not to any of that shit. It was made to control you. Now you believe stuff. Now they got you so controlled they can throw a little puppet up on TV and just say something and you believe it. That's how controlled you are. They can say, a scientist from Germany said. They won't tell you the scientist's name. They don't tell you what field they're a scientist in or what they study. Just a scientist from Germany said. So we have to believe it, right? What about that scientist from Germany that said that wearing those muzzles were 100% totally bad for the children? Oh, they ain't put hers up there. They censored it and said that it was misinformation. Oh my goodness. Common sense is misinformation today. Oh yeah, and what was that other one that you guys that some dude was telling me about? He was trying to get all telling me about some entities and fallen demon angel aliens and all this other crap. Oh my God, this dude thinks that the Bible is telling him that there are physical demons running around here, like with bald heads, like that thing on Harry Potter. That's not what a demon is. Oh my goodness. So with you guys with that sci-fi crap, it if you can't prove it, why are you passing it along? Is what I don't understand. I give you multiple opportunities to prove it, and I've proven that it's all a bunch of bullcrap, and they've already known about all this stuff for a long time, ever since Area 51 and beyond. But you can't even prove the existence of a ship, and if you do find one, you can't tell if it's of this Earth or not. And I guarantee it is of this Earth because they've been making them shits since before the Cold War. So before any of you weirdos were born, they were already test flying all this crap. And Cooper did not okay it. Some guy was trying to say that Cooper was saying all of this stuff, and I said, bro, do you not understand that right before he died, he found out it was all some bullshit, and that was his main thing why he exposed it, and that was a whole reason why he got killed? You people seem to think that Cooper was killed just because he predicted 9/11. You forget that he cracked open the Oklahoma City bombing. You forget that he cracked open the whole so-called alien technology. You forgot that he cracked open the what was the other one? Ruby Ridge, Waco. You forgot about all that because they say Jones. They credit that to Jones. Bullshit. He was created to be the new Cooper. Why are they trying to take down all of my channels and all this stuff, but they're not trying to take down his crowd? Or they'll take it down for a little bit, just like they do shills and stuff like that, to make it seem like they're, really fighting for you or whatever, or like they're against the system. They don't do that with him now. He got his own all that own crap. He got his own compound, but they ain't treating him like they treated the Waco family. David Koresh and them, huh? Nope. They're still lying on them. Go on the news right now, lying about what happened at Waco. Straight up murdered them people, and the news is over here talking about it was a siege, and they, you know what I'm saying? We know what happened. But these are the same people who've been producing all of this stuff that they're listening to now about the damn Bud Light virus, and they're actually believing it. He was also killed because he proved that he paid legal taxes, but he didn't pay the taxes that he did not have to pay. All you hypocrites out there, you remember when Jesus said, "Give to Caesar's what is Caesar's, nothing more"? Yeah, I know. When I talk about what you're supposed to know about, it's all of a sudden a foreign language to you guys, but you know it all. I don't preach a delusional gospel. I don't preach actually a gospel at all. But you're not going to hear me sitting here saying, oh yeah, aliens or fallen demon, Nephilim, and all that other stuff. Nephilim from back in the day were men of renown. I think I've already said this too. They were not giants. They were giants as in how superstars and politicians and things are giants in the eyes of the sheeple today. That's what they were. And you guys just start making up stuff and trying to say the Bible is saying this and the Bible is saying that. I don't know what it's going to take to reach some of these people to make them understand what I'm doing and what I will continue to do until the day that I die. But most of you who know me, you already know what I'm going to do after I get off of here and what's coming next. So I guess this is just a little catch up. Let you guys know what happened. Let you know my frustrations are still as yours. Still the same, dealing with idiots who think they know more than they actually do because they watch the television all day long, and they try to pass off misinformation to you. And then when you try to tell them real information, they try to tell somebody after you leave, of course, you're a conspiracy theorist because you know more about a subject than their dumbasses do. Because instead of waiting to get all my information from Twitter to see when the president's going to tweet next or something like that, I go and find shit out on my own. So I'm a conspiracy theorist. Or by the end of your life, when you do stuff like this, they try to do try to peg you in with the militia. Like, that's a bad thing. That's what they did with Cooper. A militia technician or some junk they gave him. They made up a whole darn title for his name. It was like a mathematician, some junk they said, demonizing the militia when this country can only will not stand unless there is a couple militias running around here. How did they take everything that we built this country on and then flipped it to everything that it's not, is what I want to know. And how can you so-called parents sit there and let them do it? And then do it. Not only do you let them do it, you get mad when somebody like me stands up and says that they're doing it and exposing them for doing it because you think I should follow their little rules. Right? That's how a lot of you hypocrites, that's how your Jesus got by, right? Following the rules of the state and the church, huh? So I mean by purity, what do you call it? Unapologetic hypocrites. Either that or blind mice. So again, when I leave, all these other channels might care about, about what they say because they might get a certain, they might lose a certain group or gain a certain group. I'm not like that. I don't give a shit if you care about what I say about a president. I don't care if you care about what I say about either president, any president. Anybody think a president is here to say them is a wacko? Anybody who doesn't know by now that if a president was really trying to change this world and do everything, they would kill him if it was really to benefit you. So I don't know why you're so stupid, so stuck thinking that some president cares about you and nobody gives a shit about you. You don't understand that yet. You still don't understand that. You think some man, God, basically is what you put him as, gives a shit about you when he don't give two shits about you. Not one. You're listening to professional actors out here trying to spill their fake hearts out about stuff that they don't even know nothing about. They're just giving an opinion so they can influence you. There's nothing crazy going on in the world that you guys think it is and that your television set is telling you. Not one single thing. And only an idiot would continue to believe their bullshit and continue to pass it around as if it is true. It's 100% false. I know a lot of you don't understand that because you, not the ones who are here, but the ones of you who might not be subscribed, who might stumble across this video. You don't understand that because you're too slow in the head. And nobody gonna tell you the truth like I tell you the truth. They'll say, oh, you just haven't learned enough yet. But I'm to the point where I say, no, you're just retarded because you should know by now. That's what you call a reread. Somebody who don't get it, especially as much as I've been putting out past it. If you don't get it by now, you are a reread. If you don't get what I'm saying about what happened with Cooper and the aliens, you're a reread. Now, I'm gonna go back. I just wanted to vent. Sorry guys, I had to vent real quick and let you know it's still me. All you who hated and hate me or whatever, just wanted you to know, yes, it's still me, the guy that you hated and were mad at a couple months ago or a year ago for saying the same shit that I'm saying now. I'm gonna tell you this, it ain't gonna stop. So boo-hoo, sing along with the party line with your little clone self and march right in line to the New World Order, and you'll see people of my kind doing the total opposite. So we're sick of this shit. We're sick of this shit from the state, and we're sick of your shit. You who believe what you're told and don't believe us simply because of who you think we are. We know who we are. We don't need your validation. That's why we're coming together and doing all of our stuff and building our stuff, because nobody cares about your sheeple opinions anymore. Not even yours. That's how lost you are. Your opinions aren't even your own. If somebody asks you why you're wearing a muzzle, your ass will just say what the TV said. You don't even have an original opinion. And you call yourself an educated, informed citizen, or some of you guys think you're American patriots, as you're watching people's rights disappear in the workplace and watching customers' rights disappear when they walk into places where they can't sneeze because, it might infect somebody. But I think I said this before. Your dumbass will still take your child on trick-or-treating because that's not going to spread anything. Going to total strangers' houses and getting candy from them. That couldn't, it's double think and double speak. That couldn't spread the Bud Light virus. Only if you sneeze in a convenience store can it be spread. But the children can't catch it. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, now they can catch it. I'm sorry. Now they're super spreaders. Oh, man. I was thinking about how, and like today when I was looking at the people in the news, I'm saying this one thing. Now I'm going to go. I was looking at the news today. I was at the shop. I told you that. And I was just looking into the eyes of the people when they were speaking. And I was like, these people, I was looking dead into their eyes and trying to find their soul. And I was like, these people don't even understand that they're insane. That they are literally insane. And they are so brainwashed and mind controlled. They don't have any thoughts of their own. And all this stuff that they think is so important that they're talking about is a bunch of bullshit and doesn't have anything to do with anything when it comes to the grand scale of things, because they're arguing little point matters instead of what you people still don't understand, which is the rulers who are above all of this should be the source that you attack, not these little issues that the source throws out for you to attack, if that makes sense. Issues like BLM, ABCDEFG community, what is it, and Aquafina, Antifa, I call them Aquafina, what's next? Oh, ASIAN hate. That shit doesn't even exist. Everybody knows Asian girls are hot as hell. Or just the majority of American men know that. So what are you talking about, Asian hate? And then they use actors like that one guy who is ASIAN and he's like a comedian or something. You don't understand, these people are being used. You can go to his Facebook page and see him doing the one-eye symbology on his profile picture. But he cares about you, right? Doing all the esoteric and subliminal messaging and symbolisms, but he cares about you, right? No, he's a spokesperson. He's a puppet. He's a poster child for whatever they want to make you believe, and then you go and follow him because he's a celebrity. Set your ass up every single time. Hook, line, and sinker, you fall for it. You'll never be original. You don't even know who the hell you are. Somebody has to tell you who you are and what you need to do in life instead of you trying to go out and figure out what you need to do for yourself. That's sad. Get some balls and grow the hell up.